Hey family, how y'all doing this evening, man? How y'all doing? I'm just going for a quick stroll around my neighborhood, so forgive me, man. I am tired. Been up really early. Uh, About to just go for like a quick walk, just around the block, man, and come back inside. You know, lay it down, do what I need to do. But here's what I wanted to share this morning. I just didn't have time to, but and make sure my walking behind me, man. Yeah, it's instincts, you know. But here's something I wanted to share this morning, man, and I didn't have time to do so until now. So let me share this. And some daily gems or evening gems, since it is nighttime. Beautiful night, not too bad out here. But here's what I want to say. Take more insight into looking into the smaller details of things. All right. You may be thinking like, what does that mean, or like, what does that look like, right? So you may be thinking about the big picture. Everybody wants to focus on the big picture, on the big details. You know, the fancy things, the signs, all that stuff, right? Everybody loves the big picture. But you know what happens though? You know what solves cases? You know what solves crimes and things of that nature? It's this. People tend to overlook the small, minute details, the microscopic evidence that ultimately solves a crime. Okay? And I'm going to share a biblical illustration, right? So the prophet Elijah, powerful, wonderful man of God. Literally, that's what the Bible called him, a man of God. There's at least about 3 men of God I know of the Bible was Elijah, the prophet Elijah, and his predecessor, Elisha, who had a double portion of the anointing that was upon Elijah, right? The prophet. So, Elijah, the prophet, did many miracles, and Elisha, his predecessor, did double the amount of miracles that Elijah did, right? So here's how wonderful God is, and I'm going to give you another illustration, okay? Out of all the great things that Elijah did, he got really depressed. He wanted to die because Jezebel pursuing him and everything else, right? So, that being said, this is what happened. God sent angels to feed him. God did all these miraculous things around Elijah to remind him who he ultimately was, right? And here's the kicker. God didn't speak to Elijah in the grand things. He didn't speak to him in the elements. He spoke to him by his subtle voice, simply by a whisper. It was in that small moment, it was in that small detail that Elijah realized, you know what? I'm looking at the big things. I'm looking at the mountains to crack. I'm looking at the skies to roll back. I'm looking at all these signs. And then guess what? The Lord literally spoke to me in the most subtlest way possible. So what am I saying to you guys tonight, this evening, right? Pay attention to the small, minute details in your life, okay? Pay attention to that stuff, because guess what? It's in those moments, it's in those times that God's going to speak to you. It's in those moments that you might be able to catch a certain detail that you probably didn't notice in your job. A certain person may have been behaving a certain way, but because you stopped talking so much, you became more observant, or you became more talkative and less observant, or vice versa. You know that there's a balance of everything. Whatever you needed to do, you stopped doing it, right? And so, in a day, when you stop doing a certain thing and pay attention to the thing that you negated for so long, it allowed you to be more vigilant. You found a solution. So what I want to say, again, what I want to share with you guys tonight is pay more attention to the subtle things that it's less spoken of. And I guarantee you that you'll find your blessing, you find your victory in the things that you're not paying so much attention to. All right, so that's my evening gems. I'm gonna say morning gems. That's my evening gems, man. May you guys be blessed. You have a good evening. Peace.